4.5 problem set, page 299. As I look at these, looks like maybe I should go over a couple of these examples with you just to make sure that you have a little bit more practice here at seeing what's going on. So again, page 299. Let's just try a few of these. Let's look at number 16. It says twice the sum of a number and 5 is 4. Find the number. Okay, so again, what do we know the least about? We know the least about a number. But we do know that we're going to take twice the sum of a number and 5. The sum of a number and 5. There's my sum of a number and 5. My sum of a number and 5. Okay, and it says if I take twice that, so I'm going to multiply that times 2, not just the x, not just the 5, but the whole thing, the sum of twice the number and 5 times 2 is 4. There's my equation. And then I just go through and solve it, distribute, and get rid of my 10. 2x equals negative 6, divide by 2, cancel, x equals negative 3. I know it looks so easy when the instructor does it on the board, and it's so much more difficult when you're trying to do it by yourself. But you know, that's just a good example of how to do these, and they're all pretty much the same. If we look at number 20, we end up with the same thing, talking about the sum, but what are we taking the sum of? 3 times a number and 2 times the same number. So there is my sum of 3 times a number and 2 times the same number. And it says if the sum of 3 times a number and 2 times the same number is increased by 1, the result is 16. Find the number. So you just add these up. 5x plus 1 equals 16. Get rid of our 1. 5x equals 15. Divide by 5. X equals 3. So give you a minute, look at that, and make sure you get what I did there. And then I'll just go to the next page, page 300, and we'll do a geometry problem. Alright, so let's see if we can find one that might be a little bit more difficult. Oh, 24. We're dealing with the sides of a triangle rather than the angles. The angles all add up to 180, but the sides, they could add up to be about anything. So let's see what kind of information they give us. 2 sides of a triangle are equal in length, and the third side is 10 inches. If the perimeter is 26 inches, how long are the 2 equal sides? They give us a lot of information there that's going to make it a lot simpler. 2 sides of a triangle are equal in length. Well, do we know anything about those 2 sides? No. We just know that they're the same length. So let's call this one x and this one x. They're the same length. They're the same letter. What else does it say? The third side is 10 inches. So we know that one's 10 inches. And if the perimeter is 26 inches, how long are the 2 equal sides? Well, remember, perimeter is just the distance around. So it's basically x plus 10 equals 26. So we're just going to solve that problem there. X plus x, 2x, plus 10 equals 26. Get rid of the 10. 2x equals 16. Divide by 2. X equals 8. So the 2 other sides are 8 inches. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 10 is 26. Yes, that's our perimeter, so we did that correctly. Okay. So if you ever, as you're watching these videos, and maybe this is just, you know this, and you don't need me to tell this, but if I'm erasing it before you get things written down, just back up a bit and hit pause, and you can write down the things that you missed for notes or something to help you along with these later on. Alright, well, the age problems, you know, same old, exactly like the ones I explained earlier. 29, 30, 31, and 32. Exactly the same. Nothing different, nothing scary. But if you look on 301, it gives you some story problems. Look at 36, for example. Stacy is selling tickets to the school play. The tickets are $6 for adults and $4 for children. So 6 for adults and 4 for kids. She sells twice as many adult tickets as children's tickets and brings in a total of $112. How many of each kind of ticket did she sell? So what we're looking for, we know the cost of the tickets, $6 and $4. What we don't know is the number of tickets that she ended up selling. So let's see what we've got. She sells twice as many adult tickets as children's tickets and brings in a total of $112. So we know that she sells twice as many adult tickets as children's tickets. So if X is the number of tickets she sells, in fact, let's say is X going to be the adult tickets, or is X going to be the children's tickets? She sells twice as many adult tickets as children's tickets. Well, we know adult tickets is twice as much as the children's, so at least we know something about the adult tickets, but the children's we know nothing about. So let's put that is the number of kids tickets. 2x would be the adult number of tickets. Okay, because she sold twice as many adult tickets. So the total amount that she made was $112. So if she sold adult tickets, and let's forget all this right now. Let's say that she sold 3 adult tickets. How much money did she make? $18, because we took 3 times 6. The number of tickets she sold times $6. Well, how many adult tickets did she sell? 2 X's. So following the same train of thought, just like the number of tickets, if it were 3, she'd make $18. If she sold 2x number of tickets, we'd have to multiply that times $6 to find out how much money she made. Well, we do the same thing with the kids. If she sold 2 kids tickets, she made $8. Well, she sold X number of kids tickets. So instead of 4 times 2, the number of tickets, it's 4 times X, the number of tickets. So that's how many kids tickets, or that's how much money she made on kids tickets. That's how much money she made on adult tickets. And it said that, let me find it again. If she made a total of $112. Total means this is how much money she made on adult, how much money she made on kids. If you were to add those up, you would get $112, right? So this is a key thing. The cost of the tickets times how many, plus the cost of children's tickets times how many, add them up, you're going to get the total amount she made. So we just do our multiplication, we ignore our dollar signs. In fact, we could just take them off if they get a little confusing being there. So we take our numbers and multiply through. 12x plus 4x equals 112. Add these up. Divide. Alright, somebody find out what 112 divided by 6 is. Okay, so 112. I don't have a calculator with me. I'm going to say it's 7. Let's see. 7 times 6, 42. 7. Yeah, it was 7. So x equals 7. So 7 kid tickets. So how many adult tickets did she sell? Because that's what they want. How many of each kind of ticket did she sell? So 2 times 7 is 14. So she sold 14 adult tickets and 7 children's tickets. Okay. So that's it on the problem sets 4.5.